So let's talk about this upcoming update for a bit. There is a possibility again. It's already in the leak video. So this is, I'm not sure if this is really the official trailer or not. But apparently it has been leaked to YouTube, and I think there's a lot of content creators already covering the leaked video as well. But let's go through this. So definitely there's going to be sorcery. So with the teaser that they have shown us for the past few days, for the past few weeks, the crest with the dripping blood or with a pool of blood is actually one of the new contents. So let's cover that one by one. Hold on. So let's start from here. So sorcery. All right.
Sorcery is absolutely imperative to the world of Conan. When the genre was having its name coined, it literally became half of the name, sword and sorcery.
We've always wanted to add sorcery to the game, but we think it's a part of the game that needs to be there to experience Howard's world in full.
A lot of other games are high fantasy.
All right. So of course, sorcery should be and must be part of the game from the very beginning. So for those who are familiar with the work of Robert E. Howard, the one who wrote the lore for Conan the Barbarian, which was the basis of all the comics and all the cartoons or the games that we have seen and played, Conan really has magic, right? Conan really has sorcery. Now, this has been an issue with a lot of AOC mod users. We have been getting a lot of inquiries in the official channel for Age of Calamities on how this is going to impact the current magic mechanics for the Age of Calamities. And the good thing is, the lead developer of Age of Calamities is very confident that this is not going to conflict with any of the mechanics for the Age of Calamities, right? It's not going to conflict, which is really good, because if you were to ask me, having played the Age of Calamities and also with the limited information that they're giving us in this upcoming update in 3.0, it's going to give that smooth transition. You might not even feel the difference between vanilla and the magic mods like Age of Calamities and also Iwa, right? Because they're no longer of different polar opposites. Now Conan Exiles is already entertaining the fact that there is magic. There's even sacrifices, if you have seen the video. And that really, really gives more synergy to the base game and the mods like AOC and Iwa. Right? So this is good. This is really good.
Fantasy games, and they focus a lot on fireballs and things that you can see coming out of your hands.
We wanted to find a way to make it feel more kind of physically grounded, sinister, and evil. It's more about focusing and amplifying sorceress energy.
And as you select different words of power, you'll be building different spells.
Okay, definitely new weapons, staves. I think I saw staves on his monitor. Finding a good server to play on this is the hardest part. True. That is true, Adam. Well, sadly, we don't have a community server yet, but this, I think, here's my take on, on servers. Every time there are updates on mods, every time there are updates, especially for base games, the main reason why most servers can't bounce back right away is because they have too many fucking mods. Too many. Mods conflicting mods and base game conflicting mods. You're being attacked on both fronts in that situation, right? You have to worry about compatibility from the base game. Of course, that's the modder's job to make sure that they update their mod so that it's not going to conflict with the base game. And now the next problem is the modders have to make sure, though it is impossible to put them in one forum and and they can ask each other, hey, my mod conflicts your mod in this part of the map. That's impossible. It's doable, but I don't think that's something possible that all modders can meet. That's why picking the right mods, making it not too many, just because I've seen a lot of servers with gazillions of mods lined up. And the bad thing is they're not even loaded properly. There's a lot of things you need to consider in modding. And it's not only about, hey, I like that pet on your shoulder, and I like the way that the armor is also so-and-so, and I like this building piece and so-and-so. And you can just download it from the workshop without thinking about its conflict. So the moment that the base game drops, boom, you call that modpocalypse. And now it's just a matter of, racing on who's going to be able to update their mods right away. The good thing about AOC is that I'm not sure, but I think since AOC before had an official server, I'm not sure, maybe they're getting, this is just my speculation, all right? Maybe Aspen and the team, they're getting insights already, or probably they're getting leaks from Funcom directly, and maybe they're already ready for this update. That's why when someone asked that in Discord just minutes ago, he was very confident answering, no, it's not going to be a problem. We can definitely make some adjustments. And I'm, of course, paraphrasing, but that's the gist of the answer.
Sorcery is broken up into two different parts. There's rituals and spells. Rituals are more kind of the crafting side of it, where you perform some kind of magical or sorcerous ritual at the crafting station at your base in order to make something, build something.
In your base, you'll build a sacrificial stone. You'll drag an unconscious and put them on the stone, and there will be a ritual recipe in that crafting station.
Okay. Ritual recipe. So here's my take on this. So remember the teaser, the crest full of blood. So you are able to create altars now, sacrificial altars. So I don't have the patch. This is just what I understand from the leak. Because again, this is just a leak. Just to because you may be thinking I'm already speaking about the specific patch. So there seems to be like different types of altars. You can craft them. And then you can knock a thrall. You can grab a baby horse, a baby tiger, everything that's baby, a baby crocodile. Because in the vanilla game, you can pick them up, right? You can knock some thralls. And then so let's talk about thralls first. Instead of bringing them to the wheel of friendship, that's what we call it, to be tamed, you bring them to the altar and then sacrifice them. And it seems that when they said he mentioned it in this part of the video.
In that crafting station to offer them as a sacrifice. Perform a ritual.
There we go. So there is a crafting, let's say, a crafting menu. And you're going to sacrifice your thrall, and of course, probably with additional materials and probably something you need to unlock in your feats as well, just like what we always do in the current Conan Exiles vanilla. And then we can transform them into better thralls, like monsters, just like what's shown in the video. I think before that they showed like this one. See that? That's like that's like a chimera or something.
Some kind of magical or sorcerous ritual at
there
crafting station.
It seems like a mixture of, what the heck am I looking at? A humanoid, but with a fang of a mammoth tusk for a fang. It looks like a lion, also like mane of a lion or something, but still human, but more ravaging than just a regular thrall. But of course, these sacrificial altars are, I think, the new content, and you can craft not only thralls, not simply just bringing a baby rhino or a baby tiger to the pen to make it into a bigger version of it, or an adult version of it, or what do we call the really good ones, us, for animals, for pets? Yeah, like in vanilla now, we're hoping that they will become like a greater tiger. But this one, it looks like a, something that was spit from hell itself. Really awesome, guys. I'm so excited for this. Yeah, they're talking about void also, so I'm not quite sure. But let's see.
In order to make something, build something.
In your base, you'll build a sacrificial stone. You'll drag an unconscious combatant and put them on the stone. And there will be a ritual recipe in that crafting station to offer them as a sacrifice. Perform a ritual, draw their blood, and then the station will open up again and you can take the item out.
Tons of different rituals, necromancy, for instance.
So as you can see, there are different stations. So earlier it was kind of like round, and then the second one was really meant for like a human being to be tied up and slit the throat or something like that. That is so Aztec type of sacrifice. And this one is necromancy. This is really, really awesome.
This allows you to summon the dead or create undead mounts.
Oh, that one. Oh, yes. Awesome mounts without mods, right? Undead mounts, ladies and gentlemen. Whew.
A couple other rituals we have are integrated into the fast travel system that we're implementing. So we have one that's kind of a set of teleporter pads.
Okay, this one. All right. Oh, this one is... Hey, Felix, thank you so much for the Prime. Okay, good to know that my emoji explosion is working. Thank you. So, what do we have as of the moment to travel around the map? We only have a map room. All right? We only have a map room, nothing else. In order for us to get those obelisks, to get those totems, to get those waypoints, we might consider Iwa, PP. Guys, they're giving us a waypoint. All right? They're giving us a waypoint. But they don't call it a waypoint. And on Sipta, nothing mounts. Clock Tower, hello. Yes. Hold on. Here's the question, though. And I think it was not addressed yet. Yeah, I don't think it was addressed in this video. Let me know if I miss it, because anyways, we're going through this. I don't think they mentioned about Sipta being included in the update, or I think it's by default should be included in the update. So let's see.
And you'll need some blood and some brimstone to fire that pad up.
So in order for you to use the portal, you need brimstones and blood. I'm not quite sure what kind of blood, because we have a lot of blood versions. We have demon blood, we have the regular blood, so I'm not sure. Or maybe there's a new type of blood that's specifically for the waypoint or the teleportation device, which is awesome. No need for you to have a big ass map room. You can just build a small version of it and be able to teleport. We are yet to know and how that's gonna work. So let's see.
Illusions basically allow you to take weapon or piece of armor and apply a different look to it. So if you're able to craft two different pieces and you like the look of one but the stats of another, you can apply the look of one to the other.
All right. So the thing that he just explained, let me know. What kind of mod offers this functionality already? And they are not planning. I think this is it, right? And they are including it in the game. It's already integrated in the game, right? So you have two armors. You like the look of the other and the attribute of the other one. And you're able to choose which one you're gonna use as, I think he mentioned the functionality is illusion. That is already a mod, and they have integrated it in the game, or so to say, they're planning to put it in the game. So for those who are not familiar with Fashionista, right? Fashionista, they're making it happen in the base game. Now, the reason why we should be excited when mods are integrated in the base game is because that would eliminate the conflict issue, because it's already in the game. So this is a fashionist functionality, and it's already, they're planning to put it in the game, which is really awesome.
So it allows players to look how they want without sacrificing the stats that they want to have with their equipment.
There you go.
We've also wanted to go through and address all the perks that we felt were sort of underperforming and sort of give them a facelift.
Essentially, we've blown up the entire system and made a new meta. We have some great surprises, and we were really changing.
Look how the attributes look like now. Or after the update, I mean. And check this out. Right here. Okay. All right. Oh, the video is going to mention how this one works.
Changing the way that Conan Exiles plays on all of the attributes.
Corruption is a core part of sorcery, so we wanted that to also impact the attribute system. When your character is exposed to corruption, it'll corrupt their form and their whole physical being. With that power, you can corrupt your physical self in order to gain access to special perks. Once you've reached a...
So, getting corrupted now, it's not something that's considered bad, because if you get corrupted now, you have to find a dancer, you need to cleanse yourself. But this one, getting corrupted, is going to not only, all right, it's not only going to affect your HP and your stamina, it's going to affect your physical representation. So it's gonna show in your physical being that you are already being corrupted. And aside from that, you're gonna be getting perks. So that's why in the attributes earlier, there's another node that says corruption, because it's gonna give you additional perks if you are corrupted. How amazing is that?
A certain corruption threshold, your character will be able to corrupt their strength, their vitality, or their charisma into improving themselves. These benefits won't show themselves very powerful at first, but as you devote yourself more to the void, they'll start showing up and making you more and more powerful.
There. So, if I understand this correctly, if this mechanic is really what it is when it was explained, I don't think I would want to have a dancer anymore at my base. I don't want any dancers anymore. I'm not going to probably go to Conan's bar. I think they're going to remove the dancers in there. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a possibility or there's a functionality that you can already lock your corruption if you don't want it to be cleansed. Because if I'm getting additional attributes or perks just by getting corrupted, I don't mind. Corrupt me, baby. I'm okay.
When we first started working on the game, we implemented the building system in a particular way.
But since then, a lot more survival games have come out that have made us realize, hey, we can do a little bit better.
Truthfully, I think the old building system was a little difficult to use with the gamepad. However, with this new system, it's designed to be used with the gamepad, and I think it's going to be so much easier for people.
It takes all the crafting recipes, all the building items that you've unlocked, and puts them all in one menu.
You can go to the
Oh my god, guys. Look at the new UI. Isn't it just annoying now that when you open your handcraft and you have the small icons that look like a fish, look like a house, and you have to toggle them? This is a lot nicer. Yes, Adam, this is so freaking organized, man. Building pieces, crafting stations, and decorations. Now I'm not going to hesitate. What do you call this? I'm not gonna hesitate using my feat scores, unlocking all these bitches, because the only reason why I choose what I want to unlock in my feats because it's so cramped in there that I have to freaking scroll down and use the filters, the small filters. Right? Just to find what I'm looking for, or use the keyword worst. This one is good. This is really good. Maybe us won't be able to won't be the only builder anymore. I don't know about that. I know that this is a huge improvement, but I don't know about that. Conan hasn't really inspired me that much yet to make some builds. But maybe, yes, maybe. Oh, there's something more that would probably tell you I might end up building also. Oh, I'm getting excited, guys. I'm getting excited. Tell you honestly.
Section you want, find the piece you want, and it's a lot simpler.
The creative mode is incredible. You get this admin panel, it unlocks all the building pieces, and you can create your perfect home or castle or fortress.
A fundamental change in how you can build in the game.
It'll be really, really easy, I think, for people to build their perfect home.
Some building pieces.
Okay, this one. Battle Pass and in-game store. All right. Battle Pass and in-game store. So this is actually really good. So again, I watched this video already twice, and they have a very good take on why the Battle Pass and in-game store is going to work. So let's see.
Some building pieces are part of the Battle Pass, and others are going to be in the shop in the
Okay. Some of the building pieces are going to be in the Battle Pass, and some of them will be in the shop. Okay, so here's my question. How many of you have bought a DLC just because you want one piece of that DLC? Let me ask you that, because that happened to me so many times. I bought DLCs, cosmetic DLCs, because I just want 2 or 3 in that content, and I don't actually fucking need the others. Right? This will resolve that problem. Why? Because they have a cash shop. Again, it's cash shop. Again, people are so intimidated by, or irked by the term cash, because again, who wants to spend money if you can just grind it? But hear me out. Hear them out. You're not going to spend cash all the time for this one, especially for the Battle Pass. Okay? There we go.
Battle Pass, we have sorcery themed building pieces, which are built to complement and supplement the existing base building sets.
The main reason we're doing the Battle Pass is so that we can continue to release free features.
The Battle Pass is going to unlock free features. Now, why is Battle Pass? Why am I excited with Battle Pass? So it's like this. Remember that we always mentioned that this game is dying. Yeah, this game is dying. Let's be honest with that. If you check Google Trends, if you check Twitch, if you check YouTube, the viewership and the playability of this game is shit as of the moment. Now, the Battle Pass is one of the reasons why a game could have seasons. So the Battle Pass will reset every season. A new type of Battle Pass, new type of skins or armors will be released in the Battle Pass every season. It's going to show a clean cut of the possibility that there might be seasons already in Conan Exiles base game, right? And you don't even have to spend money. Check this out.
I'm a strong believer that monetization should be more on the cosmetic side, changing the way you look necessarily, and not changing the power of things.
So the Battle Pass, you're going to get some really cool things.
New armors, weapons, mounts that are all built around the sorcery theme.
There are 2 ways to progress through the Battle Pass, and the first is to play the game. Every day you'll be given a series of challenges, and when you complete one of those challenges, you claim the experience from it, and then that challenge is replaced with another one.
There we go. So one way to unlock the things that they put in the Battle Pass levels is for you to do dailies. So it seems that they're going to be releasing daily missions for you to get experience that would fuel your Battle Pass level, and it's going to unlock the pieces in or the items in the Battle Pass. The second one is, and for those who are always complaining that they don't have time to grind, is this.
If you don't want to play to unlock everything in the Battle Pass, you can also purchase levels in increments of 1, 5, and 15. So for those of you who have less time, that option is there as well.
At least there are 2 options now to get cosmetics, right? At least. Before, if they release a DLC, you cannot grind to get the DLC. You cannot grind to get the DLC item. You can grind for 1,000,000 years, but it's not going to unlock. But now they're giving that option. You can either grind for it because you have all the time in the world, because you have no life, just like me, just like us. Or if you don't have enough time to grind, then okay, for those who are considered whales out there, you can spend your money. Make the money do the work. At least they're giving that option now for those who are just, in for the grind and not just to buy all the stuff right off the bat.
So we won't have cosmetic DLCs like we did in the past with the culture packs. We will have battle passes and ages instead.
There, no more cosmetic DLCs. They will focus more on the battle pass, so that they will have probably a creative team to think of whatever is next in the next set of battle pass for that season or for the next season. And I think that's way better. If it's not all DLCs, people who like the grind like me, I can get free stuff because I have the time to get those experience.
We are going to have multiple sorcerer-themed armor and clothing options. Some of them will be in-game and craftable. Others will be
Oh, the staff, man. There are staffs. Oh my God.
offered as part of the battle pass or as part of the shop.
We're also adding an item store to the game, and this will allow players to have more of an a la carte option for what they want to buy.
An a la carte option on what they want to buy. This is what I'm talking about. Some people, like me, like us, just want to buy the DLC. For example, we bought the median because we just want the building pieces, and I wanted the shield. We actually didn't want the armor. We didn't want the sword. I just want the shield, and she wants the building pieces. But there's no option like that as of the moment. You have to buy the whole thing. And you're not making the best out of your money because then again, you're not using everything. But this one, there is a cash shop that will allow you to unlock building pieces, decorations, probably some weapons or armors individually.
It's been a long time coming making Sorcery.
With each new release of Conan Exiles, we're trying to make the kind of game that we feel like our players want to play and that.
Guys, did I just see new monsters? They have new monsters, guys. Oh my God. I don't care if it's from Sipta. I don't care if they're going to, finally merge Sipta in the exiled land. I don't mind because that's primarily my take on Sipta.
We want to play.
So if you want to see more of this, definitely follow our Conan Exiles Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that.
Thank you all for all of your support and for playing our game and enjoying it. And I hope all of you have a great time exploring the world and finding the things to do those dark evil rituals and become the twisted sorcerer atop a tower.
Oh my God. If this will work, guys. If this will work, and when I say this will work, this is what I mean. Of course, we're going to expect, let's not expect too much that everything will go smoothly, like butterly smooth once it comes out. There's going to be kinks, there's going to be, glitches, but of course, every game has that. Knowing Funcom, again, people are still a little bit pessimistic on how they can handle bugs and glitches and reports. That's what I mean by if it goes smoothly, if it works, because it only matters in how the game is going to be fixed if there are already issues. Because if that happens, when they're able to make good out of this release, this update will probably or will bring people back into the game. Especially, there are seasons, potential seasons because of the battle passes. Who knows? And with mods that could, boost the experience as well. Hopefully, it's going to work nicely with AOC, work nicely with Iwa. Those are the two major expansions of the game. And if those two can work with the base game, I'm already happy with that. It's amazing, guys. I'm so excited for Funcom. I have never shown them that much love because of how they handled, the game for the past few years. Game that I love to play, but I want to be, proven. I want to be proven wrong that they do love the game, that they are willing to actually do something like this. It's amazing.